at 6, a youth leader from a local church under arrest. He's accused of sexually abusing a young girl, and police are concerned that there could be more victims. CBS 4's Carrie Codd is working this story live at the Pembroke Pines police headquarters. Carrie.
That's right, Rutabaga. There seems to be some difference of opinion about what this suspect's role was within this Miami Gardens church. However, Pembroke Pines police say the bottom line is the allegations against this 18-year-old are deeply disturbing, and they are concerned there might be other victims in the community. Pembroke Pines police say Dmitri Daniels confessed to committing a sickening crime, sexually battering a young child, and police say he admitted doing it on multiple occasions. At a news conference Tuesday, Police Captain Al Zekas said Daniels arrived at the police department with his family on Monday and turned himself in.
He had shown the victim in this case pornographic materials and, in essence, demonstrated or showed her what he expected or wanted her to do.
Police initially called Daniels a volunteer youth pastor at Mount Pisgah Seventh-day Adventist Church in Miami Gardens. But an associate pastor at the church said Daniels never served as a volunteer youth pastor and was simply a member of the church. Later Tuesday, the police department said in a tweet that Daniels told investigators he volunteered with the church's youth group and that the church verified he's a parishioner. The tweet added that Daniels was not a volunteer youth pastor, instead a youth leader. Still, police say they believe Daniels' role at the church put him in a position of trust, and they want to know if there are any other concerns about his behavior.
He had the opportunity to be around children on a regular basis. So we're asking any parents who may have attended that church with their children and who believe that they may have been in contact with the suspect in this case to please speak to their children and ask them if they've had any inappropriate contact with Mr. Daniels.
Pembroke Pines police tell us the incident that Daniels is arrested for occurred on Sunday here in the city and involved a 5-year-old child. Right now, Daniels is locked up in jail without bond, and Pines police tell us if you have any information that will be important to their investigation, you should call the Pembroke Pines Police Department. Live in Pembroke Pines, Carrie Codd, CBS 4 News.